That was built between the 70s and the 80s.
Wow.
This was more like the 90s they built this.
Okay. I know this place is huge. Wow, you get lost here.
We have so many different hobby activities here at this
I
park.
see there bikers and
We have an RC boat area over there. We
okay.
have an RC airfield. We have RC
I seen that on. I seen that one on YouTube. Somebody posted that. They had this big. I thought it was a real helicopter. It was pretty big,
Yeah,
you know.
I've seen the model copter.
And airplanes. They look real once they go in the air. They look fake.
Yeah. The cool thing about our airfield is it's basically just all the
What's your name again? Let me. What's your name again?
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm a park naturalist here at Markham Park.
All right, I'm here with Sarah. You know, I like to do my nature walks, and Sarah's going to show us around today. And when she's done, I'm still going to be out here. So, all right, I'm not going to bother. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm just watching you. Let's have some fun and walk through this. I get excited on this stuff.
Oh, no worries, I love it. So we're going to start our tour today in our butterfly garden.
Butterfly garden. Okay.
Yeah, they actually built this butterfly garden maybe about 15 years ago.
Wow.
And since then, we've been able to attract over 20 different butterfly species to this garden.
Wow.
Just by planting the right kind of plants.
Planting the right plants. That's how it works too.
I always say, if you plant it, they will come.
Fern Forest does the same thing there. I go there a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I got a pet turtle there.
Aww.
Yeah, he's my personal little pet turtle, Fred.
What kind of turtle is he?
He's a tourist. He's old. He's about 90 years old, they said. He's been there a long time. He knows me. I come to bring him celery sticks and stuff. He comes out his barrel and goes back in when I leave. I say, bye, Fred. See you next time.
Aww, that's adorable. Looks like somebody was out here brushing their dog.
Yeah, it almost looked like, for a minute, you had me thinking. I almost thought it was a pet cemetery. The way the middle part looks.
Oh, my goodness.
Looks like that movie.
Right? Well, that was actually their attempt at a natural bird bath, but didn't quite work out with the limestone.
It's beautiful back here.
Yeah.
Just the air, you can tell the difference, the wind and the coolness. It gets cooler as we get in here more.
Oh, yeah. Now, this garden is
beautiful.
taken care of by myself and volunteers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we have volunteers come out once a month.
Oh, cool.
Second Saturday of every month, and they come out here to help me pull
I got to get involved in some of this over here then. I do all the other stuff.
Oh, yeah. We'd love to have you come out. In fact, the one I have in next weekend, I have a lot of groups coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow. See how the ground's all disturbed here?
Coyotes did this or you guys?
It's from our 9-banded armadillo.
Oh, okay. Oh, the armadillos. Oh, you have them here too, huh? You barely see those.
They're usually out like very early in the morning.
Right, that's when I've seen one. I've seen one at Fern Forest and it was early in the morning. That was the only time I've seen one.
Oh, yeah. We have tons of them out here, and you can see they're very busy looking for grubs.
Yeah, they'll eat your whole garden up if they can.
He dug up my plant.
Yeah, he got in there.
Yeah, we're going to fix that real quick. I guess he really wanted whatever was under that. So yeah, out here, basically everything we planted is native plants. They're the host species. So this is actually our state butterfly right here, the zebra longwing.
Oh, he's pretty. Is that what those called?
Yeah.
Zebras?
Zebra longwing butterfly, and this is actually their host plant. This is the passion vine. So right now what they're doing is they're laying eggs on it.
Wow.
So if you look closely here, these little yellow dots, those are the eggs.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see them.
And look, we got some babies that hatched already.
I thought that was part of the plant. That's actually eggs, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that before at other places. I didn't know that.
Oh, look, you got the caterpillars too.
Caterpillars.
Yeah,
I can see he's munching away on some of the leaves too.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the caterpillars.
So
these are beautiful right here. What are these? That's
kind of a coral honeysuckle vine kind of thing.
Wow.
But yeah, we usually have to plant a lot of extras of these because they do eat them up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this area is pretty nice back here. We do have the highway, but you really don't notice it as much.
No, you don't. You can't really see that much. It's not all that loud. I thought it would be to be on the side of that either.
Yeah.
Till a motorcycle comes.
Right, or one of those big trucks rumbling the brakes and all that.
Oh, man, that is beautiful back here. You don't even think about that when you're out here anyway. Really, you block all that out.
And the nice thing is, with my garden here, I've had a lot of Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts come out and help me.
Oh, still got them, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I was in that when I was younger at the YMCA camp.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if they had that.
A couple of them built me the new planter boxes we have out here. We have benches they built for me. We also have the trellis over there they built. And they built me wildlife proof trash can holders too.
That's cool. I didn't know they were around because you always see the girls selling the cookies.
Oh,
but you never see the boys anymore. I didn't know they had the Boy Scouts. I used to always say to myself, what happened to the Boy Scouts?
Oh, yeah. No, they're here. They're working in the woods for me.
So they keep them in the woods still. Okay.
Yeah, no. A lot of them approach us for project ideas because they want to do stuff in the park.
Right. That's pretty. That's different.
Oh,
like a trash can top. Just painted. That's art. I like that.
Our previous caretaker of the garden.
That's a good idea.
Very artistic.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to use that.
Oh,
That's a trash can top, guys. Just painted. And they hung it in the tree. Beautiful.
See what she did with the trash cans.
Oh, yeah. She painted the trash cans. Look at that. Good ideas for your backyard. Look at that.
Yeah, I put some plants in it. Give them some hair.
Yeah, that is cool. Right? She gave him some hair.
But yeah, this is one of my favorite things, the trash can holders they built me, because one of the biggest problems I would have out here is, you know, raccoons or possums.
Yeah.
They go into the trash and then couldn't get out.
Right,
so
right.
Now they're safe.
Those things get into everything, I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
I was at a nature park in Boca, and they have a big aquarium. And the problem is at night when they close it up, the raccoons tries to crawl inside the aquarium and eat the fish.
Oh, goodness.
And everything they've tried, they're smart. They've lifted the screen up. They broke the screen.
They're very
So they had to actually have security at night to watch the damn tank for animals.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
So this area out here, we actually are in the process of reforesting.
Oh, okay.
So a couple of years ago, this whole area was just an open field. We didn't even have this sidewalk here. So it wasn't really benefiting the wildlife. It wasn't really benefiting the public. So we got a partnership with Naturescape Broward and the Sierra Club. And they helped us plant like a bird garden in the front there. We'll pass by a little bit later. And they also helped us acquire all these trees out here. And with the help of volunteers, we planted everything.
Wow, nice.
So the hope is, you know, in another 20, 30 years, once all these plants get big, it's going to be a great habitat for animals.
Cool.
And you can already see a lot of them are starting to use this area as
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now there's food, there's trees.
How you said, if you build, they will come.
Exactly. These little guys here, if you look to the very top of that tree line, those are the cypress trees. That's eventually what these guys are going to look like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they're babies now, but one day they're going to be huge and impressive.
Some of these cypress trees get this like little, I don't know, it's like this fungus that glows in the dark. It's real cool at night. You ever seen that? The white stuff that be on there is like some type of fungus, but it glows in the dark with light.
It's called lichen.
Yeah, lichen. There you go. That's what it's called. It's called a lichen.
I'm liking that lichen.
Yeah. All right, this is the nature trail right here, huh? Okay.
Yeah, so this is our main nature trail.
What's the baggies for?
Oh, those are for dogs.
Oh, okay, dogs.
Yeah,
cool.
So if you're taking your dog on the trail, you know, we hope you pick up after.
Oh, cool. I don't even bring animals to no trail with me. That's taking my fun away. Yeah, they're gonna, all that.
Surprisingly, a lot of people bring their dogs out.
You wouldn't believe the stories I've heard. I heard people leave their animals at the nature trail places. Fern Forest had a lot of. Somebody left a bull constructor at Fern Forest, and the guy told me last month he found it.
Yeah.
He said it got huge. It was eating out there.
Yeah. So. In fact, Long Key Nature Center called me up last year. They had a ball python that somebody released at their park. So
I can see there. Yeah,
now
that looks like a place. Yeah, that looks like a place that they will probably go to the size of a damn truck out there.
Yeah. Well, the problem is the ball pythons. They're not adapted to live out here. Like the Burmese pythons can survive, but the ball pythons have much higher requirements for humidity
than
and
a regular.
temperature.
Right.
So when we get our cold weather out here, that's going to kill them.
Yeah, kill them. Okay.
So if you release a ball python, that's a death sentence, basically.
Right.
So,
I've learned something about these for the first time yesterday. It's interesting.
This one?
These were used as brooms with the natives and
the
slaves and things. They use these for brooms. They dry them out and
bunch them together,
bunch them together, and they make beautiful brooms.
This time of year, they're all blooming, so they're all fuzzy and pretty looking.
Yeah, they're real pretty.
But yeah, the natives would use them to sweep out their chippy huts and all that good stuff. But yeah, we've unfortunately had a lot of pets that have been released out here between bunnies, cats, dogs, birds. All sorts of things, but luckily most of them we were able to rescue before something happened to them, but unfortunately not all of them were that lucky.
Wow.
So, you know.
Yeah, the coyotes will get them.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have coyotes out here. So to the right here is actually the entrance to our primitive trails. We're gonna
Oh, that's like a different trail.
Yeah,
okay.
we're going to hit up some of that a little bit later.
Okay.
So during the wet season, that area actually floods.
Floods,
so
yeah.
Dry season is the best time to go check it out.
Yeah, I know. It happened to me the other day. I was trying to go see. I ran into some native air. Sometimes I'll be naughty. I'll take off in the woods. But I was at Quiet Water. Yeah. And I took off in the woods, and there's an abandoned car in there. I don't know if you ever been in there. If you go in the middle of the woods in there's an abandoned car. It looked like it's from the 40s or 50s. The car alone, it's all rusted with bullet holes in it. Real spooky. And as I got deeper, everything started looking hazy. The air quality, it started looking hazy in there.
You're just like, I need to get out of here.
Yeah. So I kind of turned around because it seemed like, I don't know, the vibe seemed a little funny. I didn't hear any animals no more. It was dead silent.
Oh, yeah. That's always a bad sign when it's
So I left.
But
yeah. But I found some native stuff there, hammer pieces made out of tree trunk pieces and stuff like that. And I collected a lot of it, and there was a teepee, wooden teepee made. A lot of these places, people don't go in the middle and see what they got. They just make, just put trails up.
So during COVID, when our parks were closed, I actually created like a mile of new nature trails.
Wow.
Through the woods. Because
that's what's up.
We have this main trail here.
This is beautiful. Look at this.
Which is nice.
This is the Garden of Eve.
There's not a lot of shade out here.
Yeah.
So I actually carved a few trails out into the woods and found some interesting stuff out there.
You can feel the difference of the coolness once you get in here.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes ain't bad today either. I haven't got bit yet. So.
The winter time is the best time to be outside because the mosquito population is down.
Yeah, and then your phone don't overheat either.
Yes.
You know how many times my phone overheat when I was doing lives or videos because it was like 90 degrees?
Yeah, just the environment plus the phone working doesn't help.
Right.
So out here, a lot of the plants you see are native, but we also have some invasive species. Now, have you seen this one before? This is very common.
Oh, I forgot the name, but I've been told about it before.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name.
This is called Brazilian pepper.
Brazilian pepper.
And it's actually related to poison ivy.
Poison ivy, just like the mango tree is.
Mm-hmm. Now, the leaves, they're not going to affect you like poison ivy, but it's when you break the bark and that inside sap touch you. Yeah, some people get some really itchy rashes.
Yeah. I've learned my lesson not to touch certain things here already. I've had itching part. The beautiful plants, some of them are in the poison ivy family, especially at Quiet Water.
Oh, yeah. In fact, there's one plant out here called the rosary pea that has these little red seeds inside, and one of those can kill 10 men.
Wow.
Yeah.
10 men?
Yep. They're that poisonous.
Jesus Christ. Well, something that's powerful has to have some type of healing properties to it, too, if known by scientists. Because some things is like that, because there's poison ivy plants that actually can cure things instead of kill things. So I was just saying, something that powerful has to have a purpose. We just don't know. I mean, the Indians probably know.
Well, it's not native to here, so that's another one of the issues. A lot of our plants are not native species.
Maybe it's just something for the voodoo people, I guess.
Maybe. They are really cool looking. They're little red seeds, and they have like a black spot on them.
Okay.
So they're pretty, make beads out of them, but don't eat them.
Right. They got people walking the trail, huh?
Oh, yeah. This area is pretty popular for, just casual walking and
How
hiking.
you doing?
So, and taking your dog for a stroll, too.
Nice. Oh, wow. Real thick brush in there, too.
Yeah, this area out here, we have a lot of bobcats that live in this area.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I love bobcats. I didn't know they had them. I always thought it was the panthers, but bobcats you guys have here?
Oh, yeah. We got tons of them.
Look at that. Bobcats out here.
In fact, our target range, they just spotted a mama bobcat that had 4 kittens.
Wow. How you doing? I always liked the bobcats. There are people, I'm from Wisconsin originally. There's people that have those as pets back at home.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I mean, if you raise them young.
Yeah, you got to raise them young, but they're nothing but a big cat.
Yeah.
Aggressive a little bit, but they're big.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to mess with them when they got their babies.
Yeah. Those things might be small, but they can get it in. They some UFC cat fighters.
Oh, yeah. A couple of our mountain bikers have gotten videos of them before when they're out in the trails.
Yeah.
The trails themselves are over 100 acres.
Right.
And, it's just 13 miles of twisty, turny trails out there, but it's great habitat.
Right.
Now, we have had reports from people that they have seen a larger cat with a long tail that touched the floor. So there are reports of potential panther out here.
Yeah.
It's
could be
highly unlikely because you know, we're pretty far from a good chunk of the Everglades. It's not impossible, but
right.
most of the time we're like, are you sure it wasn't a bobcat? Look at here, evidence of coyote.
Oh yeah, that's coyote poop. Yeah.
Yeah. The scientific term is scat.
The good thing about their poop, it doesn't smell.
Yeah.
You know, dog poop, you can smell it like terrible, but their poop doesn't smell.
And you know why? Because it's full of fur.
Yeah, I noticed that. All fur.
Well, that one probably ate a marsh rabbit.
Yeah, it comes right up with the fur, huh?
Yeah, there was one time I found a coyote scat and it had the tip of a raccoon tail.
Oh, wow.
You can still see the stripes. You're like, oh, I know what you ate.
They eat the whole thing. They don't joke, do they?
Oh, no.
They eat the whole thing.
They don't separate out bones and fur. They just swallow whatever.
I have a couple condos that I run, and they have coyotes in their area, and they actually eat your little dog, poodles and things like that. They will snatch your poodle and wiener dogs.
They go after
Coyotes will take that. They don't mess with the German Shepherds and Black Labs. They're too big.
Yeah.
But they'll go after something small. Oh, wow. This looks a little spooky. What is this?
This is basically the boundary of the park. And on the other side of this canal and levee is the Everglades.
Oh, wow. The Everglades is on the other side of this?
Yep. So this area,
I would have never known this was here.
This area is taken care of by the South Florida Water Management District. But we have access to it here at the park. A lot of people come out here and walk or bike, or a lot of bikers up here.
You know, I do all the parks, and I don't know how I let this one get past me. This is huge. I can walk this all day.
Oh, yeah. You could probably spend the whole day at Markham and not see it.
Yeah, I see that. We've already walked a couple miles.
About a half mile.
It's still like, wow, it's beautiful.
This is always really cool.
I know some gators are down there. Definitely, that's the
Oh,
that's the main place.
It's a little windy today, so I'm guessing the gators are probably hanging out on the bottom in the nice warm mud. But
yeah.
Maybe a little bit later when the sun comes up, they'll be popping
Sunbathing, huh?
Oh yeah, got a thermal
Look at
regular.
that. That's beautiful.
So if you're heading down, 595, and you get hit 75, you're gonna see this nice view.
Wow. This place is huge.
But yeah, basically this is where civilization ends.
You got a fun job.
Yeah, I get to play outside every day.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the park ranger still, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm on the waiting list now, so. Those jobs people don't like to let go because the older guys keep them.
Yeah, it's a nice job. I mean, I wouldn't want to give it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, out here we got gators, turtles, all sorts of birds. Because the Everglades is here, we get a lot of the Everglades birds.
Wow.
Jellyfish. And if you've ever been out to Everglades Holiday Park,
I've been there before.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I went to the other one. Was farther
just
out.
Holiday Park.
Yeah, the huge one that has the boat thing. They take you on a boat ride. And,
the airboat ride.
Yeah, the airboat ride.
Everglades Holiday Park.
Okay. Oh, I have been there.
Yeah, that's off
okay.
of Griffin and.
Yeah, that was
27.
cool. They had the little captivity of the alligators and stuff they show you.
Mm-hmm. So that's
Food was good.
also our other park, so we take care of that one as well. So we do programming. And
Y'all got some huge gators out there, though.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the heart of the gators out there? I mean,
Right?
I've seen gators that was like, man, the size of a damn car almost out there.
They're pretty impressive. And
Yeah.
the one that they have there on display, his name is Seven.
Wow.
He's just gigantic.
Oh, the one that the girl was tapping on the head. And yeah, they have a girl that taps on the head, and she says someday she doesn't deal with him. He has an attitude, or something like that.
They can tell because they work with the gators,
Right.
when they're not having a good day.
Right.
So they know, okay, we're going to leave you alone.
Yeah, they brought out snakes and everything that day.
Oh, yeah.
We were all on the bench just watching, and they were bringing out snakes and all type of stuff.
It's pretty cool out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Look at this, Jesus Christ. Jesus
here you go.
Look at this. I don't think anybody can walk this in one day. Look at that. This goes on for miles.
So this right here is what we call our water conservation area.
Uh-huh.
It's surrounded by these levee walls.
Right.
If you go around the entire thing, it's 27 miles.
Ain't no doubt in my mind there's hundreds of gators in there, ain't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that looks like a damn nesting breed area.
So right now you see all over the grass.
Butterflies, right?
These are dragonflies.
Oh, dragonflies. Okay,
And
wow.
these are the most common ones that you're going to find out here in the Everglades.
They're
These
everywhere.
are the Halloween pennant dragonflies. Because there aren't any
Wow. That's
so
cool.
This is a cool little path I found.
Beautiful plants right here.
This is lantana.
Lantana.
It's actually not a native one, but it is super pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. Look at that. Very pretty.
There is one type of native lantana, but that one's not it. The one we have has yellow flowers.
Wow.
So down here we can get it a little bit closer to the water and see if anything's hanging out.
Yeah, you got to watch out. Maybe one of the little gators on the side over here.
Oh, that's not really fun. Oh, still here. I haven't seen those birds in a while.
Wow, I feel like I am the heart of it now.
Right?
Yeah, there's no telling what you might run into back here.
They eat all the mosquitoes for us.
Yeah, they do. They play a big role here. They do. And these little mosquito fish to be in the water too.
Oh yeah, the gamboos.
Yeah, I actually got 2 of them in my tank.
Oh good. Yeah,
and the big snails, the ones the size of a fist. I got a couple of those too.
Oh, apple snails.
Yeah, I actually got those from the crane. He was pecking them because you can't get them unless you're in the water.
Oh.
He was pecking them and he was throwing them on the ground, cracking their shell, and I took 2 of them from him.
You're like, no, I want those.
Yeah, and those things, they lay eggs already. They're laying eggs weekly.
The ones that you have, the eggs that they lay, are they super tiny or
they're red? They're tiny red eggs.
Okay, and they're not like the size of the tip of a finger.
No, not that big.
So
hopefully.
you have the invasive.
But they're that big. They get this big. The one I have is like that big. So they're invasive.
Yeah. So we have the apple snail, which is native. But
I'm glad I know the name of it now.
Pond apple snail is the non-native one,
Uh-huh.
and the easiest way to tell is by their eggs.
Oh.
So our native one has big eggs. So they're about the size of the tip of my pinky finger.
Oh, okay.
And they're a pale pink color.
I haven't read that one. I haven't ran into that one. These ones like a little red, like reddish, but they're very small.
Bright colored and they're tiny, like the size of the tip of a pen, right?
Right.
That's how you can tell they're the invasives.
Oh, wow.
And they usually lay the eggs outside of the water. So a good way to get rid of them is just scrape them off into the water, and that will drown the eggs.
Drown the eggs, yeah.
Before they develop.
Yeah, they do. That's how I've seen some of them. They lay them on like they'll lay them on stuff like this, something firm, and out the water.
But that's an easy way to tell, okay, are those native eggs or not? Yeah. And then a lot of times if I see the non-native ones, I'll scrape them into the water. So.
They keep your tank super clean, though.
Oh, they do.
Man, they wipe it like I got Windex in my tank.
Yeah, that little radula scraping
all
tub
day,
they have.
all day.
All right, anybody down here in the water?
I don't see any gator down here yet, but I'm sure watching behind me because you don't know.
Well, like I said, it's still a little cool today, so they're not super active.
Yeah.
If it was a nice, hot, warm day, then they might be a little bit more inclined to chase after us if we bothered them. But
right.
For the most part.
They're a little faster on land. People don't know that. I seen a video of a guy fishing, and he said, "Oh no, not today." Gators just start chasing him through the water.
Oh yeah, especially if you're pulling in a fish.
Yeah, that's what he had, a fish.
Anybody hiding down here?
Wow, this is nice.
Perfect place to raise some baby
gators.
gators.
They definitely will. I've seen the little eggs before at other places.
Yeah.
In quiet water, swampy area, I've seen eggs on mountains, like a dirt.
Oh yeah. You can see the mosquito fish down
there.
Yeah, tons of broom grass out here.
Wow, it feels amazing out here. Look at that. Breeze.
Even though, we have the power lines, you still kind of feel like you're in a different world.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people
this
know
is
about
really nice.
This.
I would have never known Markham Park was like this. I'm glad she told me about it yesterday. Her name was Camilla.
Oh, yeah. She's great.
Yeah, she's a good yoga instructor too.
Yeah.
We did some nice meditation. She put me somewhere I had never been before. Yeah, man, I felt everything.
Nah, she's wonderful.
Meditation one with her, she's good at that.
One of these days, I got to take her class.
She's really good at that. And by being in the forest, you feel like you connected with God more, and it's just, you hear everything, but the forest, you cut everything out, you hear everything in the forest, and it's just, I don't know, so you can't explain it. She's good at it.
It's
with the breathing she teaches
a zen, you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of mosquito ones. Mine done got like triple the size of that now. He's eating good in my tank.
Nice big boys.
Yeah.
So you can see out here these kind of tall, thick grasses. This
right.
is a cattail grass.
Oh, cool.
Those are the ones that get the seed pods that look like a corn dog on a stick.
Right. We used to call them pussy willows when we were little.
Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin, we call them pussy. You know, I got stories about those. You know, I used to run with a whole little gang of little kids. We were all different races, just everything. And we used to build clubhouses in the woods, you know.
When we all played outside.
We built clubhouses. And we used to smoke those things. We would get the dried up stem part. You know, when they get dried up, they get the white part of the stem. Those things, as a kid, you thought you were smoking a little cigarette. Everybody thought they were doing something. We would be in the woods and...
Like, yes, I'm really cool.
Yeah, we thought we was cool. It was so funny. We was out there choking and gagging. And
oh, my goodness.
That's when we used to take all our little change and get little Debbie snack treats and hide them in the clubhouse for our little treats. You remember that? Collect cans and pop bottles. Kids don't do that today.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go up to Piggly Wiggly's grocery store and just all these bottles.
Yeah, kids don't have as much appreciation for the outside as they used to. I used to do field trips for schools, and it was mostly fourth graders, and I would take them out to the Everglades at Everglades Holiday Park, and a lot of them would tell me, this is the most I've ever been outside, and I was like, you poor child.
They don't know until somebody shows them, you know. They don't know. Exactly. I say that all the time. A lot of people don't know their kids. Kids love nature. I loved it when I was younger.
Yeah, it's
you know.
We're just so into that.
Right, it's a fun field trip. Look, somebody came out here. I hate when I see stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who comes out here and throws trash?
Not so nice.
Somebody's drinking Corona out here.
So just be careful of these little sand piles. Those could be fire ants. I don't know if they're active or not, but we just don't want to step on those.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that. It's happened to me back at home before. So.
Oh, yeah.
I got one in my ear. I had to go to the doctor to get it sucked out.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, when I was, I used to play with ants. You know, as boys, we do stupid stuff. I used to play with ants, and I was playing one in one of my arm, one in my ear. Yeah, my mother was mad. I had to go to the emergency room at 3 o'clock as soon as she came home from work.
Oh, goodness. Like, sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
So out here you can see our purple flower. That's called the purple pickerel weed.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Those are pretty, yeah.
And then this little one with the white flowers on stalk, that's called our duck potato plant.
Wow.
And then all these lily pads out here, this is our American water lily. They lay flat on the surface, and they have the white lily pads.
Yeah, those are pretty, too.
We have another type of lily pad called the spatterdock. Now, they're a little bit pointed and sit a little bit above the water, and they get more yellow flowers.
Cool.
So a lot of times you'll see, our gallinules, our coots, our wading birds out here will actually walk on top of the lily pads because they have such big, wide feet in order to do that.
I'm sure a lot of frogs be on there, too. They're known for that, huh?
Oh, yeah. When you come out here
that's probably good eating for them.
Oh, yeah. You hear the frog chorus at night out here. It's crazy. But, yeah, this is just a wonderful little spot. I show this to everybody that comes out. So, like,
wow.
You come with your family, you can come explore and show them this cool stuff, too.
Oh, I'm kind of glad the other people didn't show. I know it's not good for you, but
okay.
I learn more and see more. I hate when other people show. This happened at one of the places. This one guy was like, what are you coming here for? You complaining for? The guy said, I got to go. We were deep into the woods. The guy said, I got to go. So, she didn't want to leave him out there, so we walked him back. But at that point, she was like, if you want to, you can just walk the rest. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the guy messed it up for everybody.
That's not fun. Like if you're not, committed to going out in nature, just don't do it.
Right. He got out there, didn't want to do it no more. He complained the whole time about little nets and crap. And
just go to a museum. But
right. Watch it on TV.
There are really cool documentaries out there.
Man, this is so cool. This makes me want to get some of these because I've seen them and I didn't know that the natives use these for brooms, and I thought that was so cool. They bond them together and make brooms out of that stuff.
There's so many.
And they said they really sweep the hell out your floor.
Oh, yeah. Now, early next year, I'm actually going to be doing an edible plant class.
Oh, yeah?
So you can learn about all the different types of plants that Native Americans
I definitely want to get in that.
Yeah, so just keep your eyes open for that.
Yeah, I'll try to get it all. So when I do my little nature walk sometime by myself, I'll be more informational for a lot of things,
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I learned a lot of it.
My problem is I come outside and I'm like, what is that?
Right.
What is that? I want to know what that is,
Right. And you touch it and find out what it is later on, and like I did, and have your hand red or itchy.
One of the other interesting things about our park is that the airports have now used this location as the turnaround spot.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So if you're ever flying and you're landing in Fort Lauderdale, a lot of times they'll fly you out over the Everglades. You'll actually be able to see that line.
Wow.
Where civilization ends and all the grassy water begins.
Wow.
But yeah, I love these guys.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I see it.
And they're my favorite color.
Yeah. Orange. They don't bother you. Like walking through bats, just all up the way.
No, and they're really cool flyers too. The only problem is when people treat for mosquitoes, it also affects the dragonflies. And the problem is it takes the mosquitoes less time to go through their life stages than it does the dragonflies. So the mosquitoes come back first.
God, that goes miles down.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Miles.
And then basically it heads out to that's where the end of the line, where those power lines are.
Wow. Yeah, that's endless.
It's pretty cool.
Man.
I have yet to do the loop myself, but a lot of like ROTC training, they come out here and do like the pack runs on the so they'll do the miles. I feel bad for them because that's a lot of work.
Wow. Maybe I can ask you, because you probably know about the place. When I went there and I said to myself, this place probably won't be open long, but I had a good time. But you remember Billy Swampland?
Oh, Billy Swamp Safari?
Yeah. What happened to that?
I don't know.
I know the enclosure started got a little shaky because I was walking across the bridge with all those gators and the wood was kind of cracking and the captivity, everything was kind of. I said, well, somebody's gonna get hurt. A lot of the stuff looked like the gators could get out of. Yeah. So I was wondering if that had something to do with it.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard much from Billy.
Or did the owner finally get killed, or the guy that worked there? He was putting his head into a crocodile's, mouth that had been there for like almost 40 years. And he said that, it's not going to bite him. And, everybody was saying one day that crocodile's going to have a bad day. Right. I mean, he put his whole head in his mouth. And, they were all Indians. And, that was the show. He put his head in the alligator's mouth. You tap him on the head and he opens up and, and he wobbles all in his mouth and he didn't bite him.
So you never know. That might be the reason.
Yeah, Billy Swampland. They had a pit of gators that was like ridiculous. They were so many of them, they were laying on top of each other. And the bridge was moving, the railings were squeaking and cracking, and you can see wood chips that fell off of it. And
that doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah, I got off the bridge. I said, this looks like something's going to happen.
There you go. There's one of those apple snails.
Oh, yeah, that is. Yep.
Some bird had a snail.
Yeah, probably the tall cranes. They love it.
Yeah, we have the white ibis with that curvy beak.
That's beautiful down there. Look at that.
Storks.
Those are different lily pads right there. Or is it sunburned?
So those ones, those are the spatterdock. So you see it has kind of the yellow flower.
Wow.
So yeah, they're a little bit more pointy. And right now it's windy, so they're pushed down. But a lot of times you'll see them stick up a little bit. Like just slightly out of the water.
Some guys boating down there, huh?
Oh yeah. You can take this canal like all the way to the ocean.
It takes you all the way to the ocean?
It runs parallel to 84.
Wow, that's how big this is. All the way to the damn ocean. Man.
Oh yeah, we got a jogger out here.
I see him. Wherever he's going, he got a long way if he's going that way.
Hey, more power to him.
I hope he got a lot of water in there.
Luckily, it's not super ridiculous today. So
I know. I love this time of year.
The breeze is definitely nice.
It's
If
beautiful.
you come out here at night, you'll see tons of spider webs.
I bet.
And lots of frogs, too.
Yeah, I bet.
But the most common frog we see out here is the Cuban tree frog, unfortunately.
Is that the smaller one you can't touch?
So the Cuban tree frog, they max out around like this size. Mm-hmm. They have a kind of derpy looking face.
What color are they again?
They can be anywhere from a green to a tan or a brown. They actually have a variation of colors.
What's the red and green ones? I see those.
Red and green?
Yeah, they're like reddish green. They come out when it rains, it seems like. I see them in Pompano areas. I don't know if those are poisonous. I never touched them, but they got webbed feet and hands.
Okay. So I was going to suggest maybe it was the southern toad, but...
Yeah, it's reddish green. It's smooth. Toads usually have bumpy skin. This is a smooth green.
I was going to say, toads don't really have the webbing.
Well, it got a little yellow in it too, but the majority of the color I seen was lime green, red,
I've seen them
they look wet.
before, and I can't think of the name of the top.
I didn't know if it was poison. It's small too, very small.
Yeah. Most of the frogs here are animals. You really have to look out for
Plus bumps.
Yeah, they got a lot of bumps,
Yeah.
but they also have like a venom gland.
Yeah.
And you can actually like shoot it.
Wow.
And those can kill small animals.
What is that noise?
Oh, that's from the target range.
Oh, the target range. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, folks, they got a target range out here. This is crazy. Like, so much stuff. It's real cool.
We have skeet and trap. We have archery. They have a lot of really cool, diverse activities out there.
Very nice.
So if you like to do target shooting.
Wow.
This is our Gulf fritillary butterfly.
It's pretty.
When they close their wings, they kind of have this like shiny white.
Right. They look like baby monarchs almost. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Look at them.
Yeah, a lot of our butterflies out here try to mimic the monarchs.
Do they?
Yeah, because the monarchs, they are poisonous.
Are they?
Because they eat the milkweed plant.
I didn't know that.
So birds, if they eat a monarch, it'll make them spit it up and throw up.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They learned if they see an orange butterfly, I probably don't want to eat that.
Right.
So
it might be the baby monarch.
A lot of species have adapted that orange color to camouflage themselves.
That's nice. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I used to catch those and play with them. So far as to a human, they're not.
Oh no, it's only if you ate them.
Hey, morning. She's really moving on that bike, that lady.
Oh yeah, she's heading out to do the gravel.
She's excited. You can see she's beating the young one.
Morning.
I almost thought those were it right there. Look, a lot of them around the tree.
Right? Well, this is actually one of our native vines. This is called the muscadine grape.
Oh.
So this actually grows grapes, like regular grapes that you would
Yeah.
buy at the store.
Can you eat that though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The grapes, once
Wow.
they're ripe. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So people actually make jams and jellies.
Not
out
that
of
though,
them.
right? You can't eat that.
No,
Okay.
that's a shoe button tree.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want nobody dying out there on that.
Yeah, but this
Wow.
vine, usually during the summer is when it gets the berries.
I see. What is these little tiny berries that was
That's
coming?
from this one. This is a saltbush tree.
Oh, okay.
So the vine itself has these very pointy-looking leaves, and you'll actually see like the grapevines growing on them when it's in season. The other cool thing about these is that the Native Americans, they used to make animal snares because the vines themselves are really tough.
Right.
I tried to go through some of them and they caught my legs, and yeah, they trip you up.
Yeah, that's probably what I got my feet caught on when I was going to wood. It'll stop you instantly.
Yep.
It's
So
like a rope.
The cool thing is Native Americans would make the snares and sell them to the European settlers.
Wow. Cool.
Make some money off of those Europeans.
Cool. There's another fruit or whatever, vegetable, I don't know what it is, but a guy was eating them. They look like tiny, small bell peppers. They come in red, yellow, and green, and people eat them. And they grow in the woods out here. Not at this one, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure what
they got them at Quiet Water. They actually had them at the Miami Zoo, too.
Really?
And people were picking them and just eating them right on the spot. They look like tiny bell peppers. They're about this small. When they come in yellow, green, and red, you would think they were baby peppers, but they're actually sweet berries.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen those here, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Maybe they don't have them here, but they're everywhere else.
Yeah, I'll have to ask.
I was scared to eat them, just because I seen them eating. I said, well, I can be allergic to it just because he's eating. Don't mean it might work for me.
Oh, look, we got a monarch.
Oh, a monarch, yeah.
They're much bigger than the other ones.
Oh, that's a big dragonfly too.
Oh, yeah. And then one of the most common butterflies you'll see in the Everglades are these white ones. They're called the white peacock butterfly.
Oh, I thought they were moths.
Well, they kind of do look like it with their coloration.
Right.
But they're butterflies.
Oh, cool.
Most butterflies are active during the day, and most moths are active at night.
Wow.
There's a few daytime moths, but, they're mostly nighttime. So this is the side loop of our trail. Oh, you can tell that was dog.
Yeah, that's definitely dog.
Somebody didn't grab one of those bags.
Yeah, it's going to sit there until whatever.
There's the white.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So they actually...
what a nice design on their back.
Yeah, they graze on a lot of grasses out here.
Beautiful. Butterflies. Wow.
Looking for all those tiny little flowers to get the nectar.
Wow.
But yeah, most common one you're going to find in the Everglades. But we got lots of flowers out here. So, they use the nature trails. They use the butterfly garden. Right. A lot of butterflies have certain paths that they follow every day. Mm-hmm. So they know where the good flowers are.
This is very nice out here. It got cooler automatically once we got in here, I feel. You can feel the difference.
A little bit more shady. This is, part of the reason why I created more shady trails. Because during the dead of the summer, when you're walking that trail in the sun, it's a little bad.
No fruit trees out here?
Oh, we do. This one right here, this is called Java plum. It's actually invasive, but it gets these big purple berries on them, and they have a lot of like health benefits.
Oh, wow.
People actually come out here and harvest them.
And the animals eat them too, huh?
Oh, yeah. Technically, people aren't supposed to harvest things from here, but they do it anyway.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of mango and orange trees at Quiet Water. They got a lot of them. People were out there getting them.
Yeah, as long as they're cool with it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But most of the berries and stuff out here, we leave to the wildlife.
Animals got to eat something.
We have a lot of little marsh rabbits. Okay, who did this for?
No, that looks a little creepy.
That's new.
That's something in there, though. That's a barrel. Yeah, past your hand, it looked like there's something down there.
Yeah, it looks like they attempted.
You sure? It looks like it's still going.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of leaves in there, so it doesn't look like it goes completely down, but somebody was investigating.
It don't look like a coyote.
No, it could be the rabbit. Could be the armadillos. Or
Armadillo.
Could be iguana.
Yeah.
So,
those are everywhere. You can't miss those.
But definitely gonna come and fill
I'm really surprised. I haven't even seen an iguana out here, and I know they're out here. They're everywhere.
Oh, yeah. You'll see them if you head to the other side of the park. Now, we also have our burrowing owls here, too. So.
Those tiny ones.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
We have a bunch of them that live out in our airfield because they love just grass.
Wow.
And big open areas, and through the years of living out there, they've gotten used to the plains. So it was kind of funny after COVID, the babies that were born out there didn't hear the planes because we were closed.
Right.
So when we opened back up again and the planes started flying, you saw the baby owls. They're like, "What the heck is that? Oh my gosh!" They finally got over it, but it was entertaining to watch.
Wow. Yeah, I'm excited for the hayride coming up at S'mores and camp night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do that one, too. So
here we do a bonfire night hike. At the other parks, they do the hayrides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We used to do the hayrides here, but we don't have as cool of an area to take people.
Right.
So we decided, you know what, we'll do a little mini night hike, which is really fun. People like this.
Yeah. I love the mini night hike.
Oh,
that's dog poop, too. Yeah, that looks disgusting right there.
Oh, people, come on. There's trash bags right out there.
Right. Or take them in the woods right there. Step to the side or something.
Right, grab a leaf and cover it or something. So there was actually, I had my trail camera out here pointed to this area, and I caught one of our bobcats right here hanging out on these logs.
Wow. These are the type of logs I used to get from my fish tank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, soak them in there for a good couple of days with a rock, and the fish love them and the snails.
Great for the algae eaters.
Mm-hmm. They love them.
Another cool thing to add to your fish tank, the rock we have out here is limestone rock. And it is made of calcium carbonate.
Oh, is it?
So if your pH gets too high, if you put that rock in there, it will help neutralize the acidity.
Oh, that's nice to know. I didn't know that.
That's why our Everglades is mostly basic. If you ever do a pH test, I'm
gonna
have to come with this.
I didn't know that. See, I love to learn new stuff.
Yeah, so when we have acid rain...
You're going to have me looking for rocks all over the damn place.
When we have acid rain, it actually starts to break down the rock, and as it breaks it down, it's neutralizing the acid.
Wow. You guys don't have the crabs around here. I haven't seen any crab holes yet.
No crabs.
Is that the wetland? Oh, no crabs. Okay.
So in here, you're going to see these protrusions.
Right.
These are the cypress knees.
Right.
Some people come out and they get very confused.
These come up later on as future plants. I mean, trees, don't they?
No, it's actually their support system, their roots.
Oh, see, I always thought, I used to tell people that. I'm so glad you told me that these does not grow as trees. They're roots.
You can see all of them up here.
I thought they were baby, trees getting ready to come up because you see them everywhere.
Yeah, some plants, they do that too because, if you look down that way.
Right. You can trip on those things, so you got to be very careful with them.
So basically, scientists believe that the knees are there for extra support because these do grow in wetlands. They also think they might be used for gas exchange as well.
Okay.
But yeah, they're pretty cool.
Because the reason why I thought that, because some of them, when you see them, they grow little attachment branches on them with little leaves. And I thought maybe it was another, part of the tree coming up.
No, those are usually just the roots.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some plants that spread through underground roots, but not as much. So this is part of our primitive trail.
This is real cool. The temperature just dropped.
Yep. This part of the trail was originally built by one of our Boy Scouts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
They did a lot of work out here over the years.
Okay, the Boy Scouts are active here then. That's good.
Very much. I usually like have 3 or 4 Boy Scouts at a time doing projects out here.
Yeah. I learned a lot. I learned how to survive in the woods being a Boy Scout, making fires, hunting, fishing. I don't know what they do now, but seems like they're still doing it, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely. So this is the exit out here, but if you have time, we can do a little bit more
I
exploring.
got all the time in the world. Whenever you get tired, then I'll go on myself.
Right. Oh, another butterfly.
Beautiful.
So yeah, you can see how this kind of gets a little bit wet out here. It's lower lying.
Right, a little wetland, a little softer ground.
And this plant right here.
That's pretty.
This is our leather fern.
Yeah.
So you'll see the tops of it. They kind of get brown.
Oh wow, they feel like leather. Is that why they call that?
Yep.
Wow, that feels like leather.
And the newest growth of the leather fern, if I can find a piece of it, is edible.
Yeah.
So the little like curled up piece that comes up and grows.
That'd be a baby one like this fresh one coming up down there somewhere, but I don't see it. But yeah.
I was looking to see if I could find one, but no, this one just recently unfurled itself. But normally they're curled up.
And you can eat them like that, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Some people say it kind of tastes like asparagus a little bit.
Yeah, you probably cook with them. Cut a lot of them up and put them in your, side steak or something.
Yeah, saute them up a little better. Nice. But yeah, that's a common plant you're going to find out in the Everglades here is the leather fern.
That feels amazing back here.
That's why I wanted more shady trails.
Yeah.
Because if you come out here in the dead of summer, oh my God, it's torture. Especially when the deer fly are out here too.
Wow.
They will follow you through the woods.
The deer?
Deer fly.
Oh, deer fly. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they bite. They bite hard. All right. So this is one of the trails we still got to work on a little bit.
I see. It's just a little.
It closed itself in a little bit
right
over the wet season.
Well, yeah, I'm used to these type of trails though. These are the areas I used to walk into when I would go off trail. This almost looks like them type of things.
Yeah. When I first came through here, the trail looked like this. So I had to fight my way through all of that.
Yeah, and that's work removing all that stuff. That's some strong stuff.
Yep. I did it all with hand tools.
Wow. Yeah, you was working.
Well, I had nothing else to do when we were closed. But yeah, this is the habitat out here a lot of the animals live in, so we kind of just made a cut through to get a snapshot of it.
It's nice.
So at night, when people aren't here, the animals rule this area. And the flags are here because my scout, he's going to be coming back next weekend to
working on the trail.
Work on the trail a little bit,
right.
Yeah.
Nice.
These are pretty impressive out here.
Right, I love the way those come down. And isn't that weird how the trees formate their own type of,
Yeah.
That is beautiful. There's no telling what's under there either.
No, there's probably snakes and all sorts of other things. But one cool thing about Everglades survival is all of our palm trees, our sable palms and other types of palms, the fibers.
Beautiful.
Great for starting fires.
Yes. I was going to say, yeah, you can start fires with this easily.
Now, this is one of the more dangerous palms because on the fronds they have lots of big stumps.
I learned yesterday, I can't remember the tree, but there's actually a tree that helps put out fires. It has some type of chemical that's in it that the fire doesn't take to. And they say with a lot of these trees, it helps forests. They're trying to plant more of them around in forests. This was Camilla was telling me yesterday. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gotta work through here a little bit. You don't even know where to go.
That's fine.
More leather ferns. I'm looking to find that newest growth, but I don't see any new ones yet. When we head out this way, I can show you where the entrance to the lakeside trail is.
Okay.
Now, out here we have slightly more natives than the lakeside trail. So these are Australian pine trees.
Beautiful. Look at that.
They actually planted them in the 1920s as a way to create wind barriers on roadways.
And they give out a haze too.
A little bit.
When you look up in there, it's kind of like fuzzy, kind of a little bit looking.
Now, the Australian pine trees, what we found is that they're not suited for our soil out here because we have a lot of limestone underground. So their roots can't penetrate deep. So when we get big windstorms, they fall over.
Oh, gotcha.
So when you go on the lakeside trail, you'll see tons of these falling over.
Yeah, I see one right there.
So they're not great for habitat out here. There's really no benefit for our plants and animals having them. And they're pine needles. You can tell the armadillo was out here.
Yeah.
They actually are a little acidic. Oh, what is this?
That looks like coyote poop. Oh, that. Oh, okay.
That is a vertebrae.
What is that?
So, looks like it could have been a snake vertebrae.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is some type of snake skeleton.
Mm-hmm. So, something had a snack and
left. The coyote pooped it out. That's why it's by the poop.
Oh, that's not poop. That's just a piece of log there.
No, that.
Oh.
That's coyote poop, right?
It looks like very old one, yeah. I wasn't even looking at that.
And this looks old, so it could, came from the same...
Yeah, it's very possible. You can tell the armadillos love it out here. So this is one of the random things I found.
A tire, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, you find weird stuff in here. Like I said, that car. Like, who the hell can have a car? All the forest must have grew around that car in the 40s or 50s, because the car was like in the 50s or 40s that I seen. There's no way nobody could have drove that car, and there's too many trees.
Mm-hmm.
It was packed full of trees. Everywhere you turned, it was trees. That car had been there since the days of time.
That's crazy. So another one of our invasive trees out here is the Melaleuca tree.
Oh, okay.
And that's this one right here. This is also known as the paper bark tree.
Paper bark. Oh, nice paper,
bark
huh?
just peels right off.
Oh, that's good fire starting.
Actually, no.
It doesn't? It doesn't burn?
This soft wood is really bad to burn because it has tea tree oil in it. If you burn it, the smoke will be irritating.
Oh, kills the mosquitoes, though, right?
It might, but it could irritate your eyes or your skin.
Oh, got you.
And there's actually a tree here in Florida called the manchineel tree that is so toxic, if you burn it, you could go blind.
Oh, no.
So, general rule, don't burn soft wood.
Cool.
So
yeah,
if you touch this, you can feel it. It's just
you hear that, guys? Don't burn soft wood.
Yeah. It's not safe. There could be chemicals and other things inside of it, but
yeah, it does look really soft too.
You can squish it.
Oh wow, yeah, that is soft. That feels like foam or something.
Exactly.
Styrofoam.
Yeah.
Wow, you wouldn't even believe that.
So you definitely don't want to burn that.
Wow. That tree is huge.
And they get much bigger. Now, the reason they brought them here to Florida was a way to drain the Everglades.
Yeah, it looked like it's a sponge.
So they found that an adult tree, like one of the really big ones, can absorb up to 100 gallons of water a day.
Wow.
So what they did...
100 gallons of water a day. Yeah. Thirsty.
So they wanted to drain the Everglades so that we could use it for, homes and roads and buildings, all sorts of things. But what we found is that this tree is impossible to get rid of.
Yeah.
So if you cut it down, it grows back better.
Plus, we need the Everglades. A lot of us, a lot of that water is drinking water for us.
Oh yeah, we
have get pretty much all our water from
underground aquifers.
Yeah.
So it trickles through our limestone down underground, and that's where we.
I learned that when I was on the airboat ride. Now, when you look at the water, you're like, "We drinking that?"
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
I mean, we clean it.
Yeah, it's clean, but it's just a thought.
Yeah.
Especially when you see dead carcasses out there. It's like, we drinking that crap.
So this guy, especially if you drive down 27, you're going to see monocultures of it, where it's just forests of just this tree.
Right.
So, they tried a couple other methods. They tried burning them down.
They like it.
Nice. But yeah, they tried burning it down, but what they found is if they burn it, the seeds pop and spread.
And spread and cause a fire.
So they can't do that. So what they figured is they'll actually cut down the tree and put poison on it to kill it.
That is amazing, man. You guys got to feel this tree. It feels like cardboard. Like, it's really soft. You can put your whole nail in there.
Yeah, you can rip the bark off.
Yeah, that is crazy. I've never seen a tree like. I would have never known. I don't touch a lot of stuff because of the poison ivy. I've learned.
Right. You want to be safe unless you don't.
So you're showing me a lot, and I like that. Now I know I can touch the tree. But I would have never known that.
In my butterfly garden, I have one of these, and the bobcat has been using it as a scratching post.
Wow.
So you can actually see the claw marks in the wood.
I'm surprised you don't have a bobcat for a pet. It's like you like pets.
I got plenty of other.
I'm telling you, everybody I've seen them with, they seem so cool. They had them in their house, but they had them as kittens.
Right, you have to raise them young, or else.
But they are beautiful. The guy has one with his dog. They do everything together. Yeah. They play in the yard. I was like, wow, that was cool.
So you can tell this area out here gets wet because this is sawgrass.
Wow.
So about sawgrass.
Yeah, sawgrass. Yeah.
So there's a safe way to touch it. If you touch it from the bottom to the top, it won't cut you.
Wow, how do you do that?
From the top down, you will shred your fingers.
It will shred your fingers,
so
right.
You can feel the blades.
Yeah, you can feel that.
but don't go down.
I didn't know that. Wow.
And then a really cool thing about
that is
sawgrass.
Cool. So that's how you do it, guys. Go up, but not down,
so
and you won't get cut.
If you go down into the center here very carefully, you can pull out.
Oh, look at that. You just pulled that right out.
That's edible.
That looks like a wild onion.
So the white part down here, if you want to try it, you can.
Yeah.
It's the cleanest part of the plant.
I mean, I'll try it.
And it tastes, kind of like celery, or some kids say it doesn't taste like anything.
It does taste like celery.
Yeah, they're like, let me get
Guys, this tastes like celery.
So basically, you can only go so far before it gets too fibrous.
Right.
But the end tips there, those are nice and soft.
You should have never told me this. I might be starting to pull these up somewhere.
There are some kids that have come to my programs. They'll come out and they're like, "Where's the sawgrass? We're hungry." And it's like,
this tastes pretty good. It does taste good.
It's not terrible.
Wow. I can cook with this.
There's actually a book out there, and it's recipes on cooking Everglades plants.
It got a nice taste to it.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Some kids don't like it because they don't like their vegetables.
Yeah, they want something sweet.
But it's not bad. I mean, if you're lost in the Everglades in a pinch, and you know this one, right?
No, rubber plant?
This is our sea grape.
Oh, yeah?
So
what's the name of it again?
Sea grape.
Sea grape. You can touch this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Just like the muscadine grapevine, these grow grapes.
Oh.
And just like the muscadine, you can eat them, make jams and jellies, make wine out of them. The Native Americans actually used to use the leaves as their plates. So they would put their food on it, wrap their food in it.
Look at that. And that's a beautiful plant.
Oh, yeah, they get huge.
See, I like to have stuff like this in the backyard.
Now, if you're ever near the beach in a huge storm and you see a giant sea grape dome, go in there and hide. They will protect you from the storm.
Wow.
Yeah, because if you go out to Dr. Von D. Meisel Eula Johnson State Park, which used to be John U. Lloyd,
right?
They got some gigantic ones.
Do they?
Of these.
Yeah, I thought I've seen them before, but they look. Wow, I didn't know they do all these. I didn't know you can eat them off of them, especially.
Yeah. They randomly are out here in the Everglades, but they're mostly found by the coast.
Wow, pretty cool. Man, this is nice.
You're getting like a little mini.
You know it all. You know it all. You know your stuff. I gotta give you that. You know your stuff.
Working out here for over 5 years.
Oh, man.
Like I said, it's like, what is that? Let me find out.
Yeah, so you're gonna learn even more. It's only been 5 years. You know that much?
Well, I've been working in the Florida ecosystem for about 14 years.
Yeah.
But at this part,
you got a passion for it already. Yeah. That's how I am with it. I got a passion. I like to be out here.
That looks...
I don't know what that is. It looks a little...
That looks more coyote.
Yeah. One is sticking up.
I'm curious what he ate there. Yeah, I got a little curly.
I don't know what he ate. Was that a human finger? No, I'm joking.
Do we still have all of our campers?
Right.
So out here, one of my scouts built these birdhouses. These are for our cavity nesters.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I see that.
And if you look at this tree, you're going to see these rows of holes.
Yeah, what is that, woodpecker?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have several different
packing in
species.
Circles. Look at that, woodpecker holes.
They really like this tree for some reason. If you look up it, you see the entire thing.
Yeah, they went in a circle all the way up, spirals.
So there must have been some good bugs in there for the woodpeckers.
Exactly. What is this right here?
So this one, which tree was this? This was...
Oh, okay, because it's sitting up like it failed and something happened? Or?
This is another invasive tree.
Okay.
If you look up there, it is earleaf acacia tree and also a lead tree.
Wow.
Both of these are non-native invasive species. They can make really nice, impressive trees, but they're like not adapted to live out here and they fall over, so... What you see, though, is when they do fall over, they'll actually send up shoots from the fallen log and grow a tree out of it.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Sagittarius Queen, thank you for the rose.
This makes me a little nervous.
Uh-oh, what happened with here? That's food bowls, and what is this?
What did somebody release in my park?
Yeah, somebody released an animal. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
That could be somebody done released something. That's a big water bowl there.
Yeah, and
that's a snake, ain't it?
I don't know. I really hope not. Yeah, right?
Yeah, you don't know what's...
Well, the problem is, if there is a snake, it's really hard
Okay, that's
to
a
find.
towel. How long? It's been back here a while looking at the color.
Yeah.
Because you can see the top over there that's covered, and the towel is absolutely covered in dirty.
So, like we were saying earlier.
It's probably dead by now, whatever it is. That's been a while.
It's unfortunate people do this kind of stuff.
Why would you come out here and do that? I don't understand it. Take it to a pet shop. Most pet shops take animals for free.
Exactly.
They'll tell you.
Nature's the best place for it, but no, those animals don't know what they're doing out here.
And who knows? It could have been more than one, whatever that is.
And we have
another paper tree.
Oh, that's a Melaleuca. Melaleuca.
Now you got me calling it paper. Look how soft that is, guys. Look how that just goes in like that.
And this is one of the trees they get tea tree oil from.
Yeah, tea tree oil, huh? And that's good. You can use the tea tree oil. A lot of women use it for nails, hair.
Oh, we got more scat out here.
Yeah, see, the coyotes love it over here.
You can tell they like this trail.
Oh, beautiful lake.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that lake.
So this is one of the exits. And then I'll show you.
Back into the sun.
This is another of my trying to add a little bit more habitat out here. So we planted a bunch of baby trees.
Yeah, see all the campers.
Oh yeah, we have 88 campsites.
Wow, 88. That's how big this is, guys. 88 campsites.
It goes probably about a mile back into the park. So if you were to do our park all the way around in one circle on the road, it's a 5K. It's 3.1 miles.
Wow. Wow.
And that doesn't include all the other stuff. That's just the main circle.
I'm so glad Camilla told me about this. I didn't know about this park, and I go to a lot of parks. I might have seen it, and they might have just showed camping stuff, and I thought maybe it was for camping only.
I'm glad you taught me that. So we're gonna cross the road here.
Yeah, I remember her telling me, "Oh, that's not my place. You're gonna see other girl." But yeah, she really wanted to do this one, but she said that's not my place.
Like she can come if she's not doing a program. So this section of the lake where you see all the buoys, this is for the RC boats.
Oh, the remote control RC boats, right? Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube channel. They were showing some and the airplanes.
Have, events out here every now and then where they'll have like a festival and have races and all sorts of cool stuff.
I haven't seen a part in the woods that was on YouTube where guys had little remote control cars in the woods.
Oh yeah, they usually do it down by our G&H circles.
Okay.
Like there's a place right off of the road where there's some really nice boulders. They love doing the crawling.
That's what they were showing, boulders, and they made little ramps for them.
Oh yeah. So behind the airfield is our crawler course where they've created ramps and bridges and all sorts of cool stuff. But they like the rocks over here too because they're kind of more rustic.
Wow. This is pretty what you guys got set up.
Yeah, well this is actually one
of our... Is that a memorial though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What happened here?
So this family, their son passed away in a motorcycle accident.
Oh, and they wanted to do it here?
Yeah, so
that's cool.
A lot of people will approach us and want to plant a tree for their loved ones. So
this is very nice.
They can come out.
Same person, or is this a whole nother person?
No, this is the same person.
Wow, it's pretty. Beautiful flowers. It look like they come out here and refresh them.
Yeah, the mom comes out frequently and dresses up the area.
Motorcycles, man. I used to ride them. When my mother passed away, I promised her I wasn't going to ride no more.
Right.
Yeah, as you can see on the arm, I used to be a rough rider. So, yeah, I did it. Trust me, I've done it all.
Yeah, I got my license up in Pennsylvania, but once I moved down here, I was like, no, I don't trust.
Ride by yourself if you're going to ride, and don't ride on the weekends,
Exactly.
You got to ride when there ain't too many people around. People will hit you. His own little backyard, barbecues and everything.
I mean, the nature trail is his backyard.
Right, exactly.
So, this is the south entrance of the Lakeside Mile. I just wanted to show you. Like I said, it is a mile long from end to end, but there are a lot of cuts that go into the woods and trails you can explore out there. And this is the bandstand for the RC boaters.
Wow. That gotta be fun using a remote control boat, standing up there guiding from here. Wow.
You can go all the way out to the edge of those buoys there.
I bet you there's certain birds that swoop down though and think that's something else at times and maybe wreck somebody's boat or something.
Well, we do have the osprey out here. They are primarily fishing birds.
Or a gator.
Or gator, you never know. What is this
in my
territory?
Yep, they can grab that.
Well, the one gator we have living out here, he's only about 2 to 3 feet, so he can't do too much damage. At least not yet.
Give him another 10 years.
Let me show you the entrance real quick, and then we'll start making our way back.
Cool.
So the random pole you see there, that was an Eagle project, and he built us some osprey nest platforms.
Oh.
So the hope is that the osprey will come and nest here, because they're here frequently fishing.
Wow.
Because, you see all these Australian pines, they're not very sturdy at the top, so they're not really great for building a nest in. So we wanted to give them something. But they have yet to want to use them. So we're hoping.
Wow, that's pretty high up there too.
Yeah, they like it high. So usually February is their nesting season. But we'll see.
You get the Egyptian geese out here?
Randomly, yes.
I've been trying to get feathers for them forever. They're the only birds that don't drop feathers like that.
Really?
Yeah, I've collected every feather from almost every bird so far, but the Egyptian geese, I don't know where they drop their feathers. I never see them, and I've been places where there are 20, 30, 40 of them. Not one feather in the ground. And then,
what about that?
I'll never get a feather from them.
I know, like, down the road, there's a lake by a development. A lot of them hang out by.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, something's going to make a nest up there sooner or later.
Yeah.
If it ain't what you're looking for, something's going to go up there because that's a nice nesting area.
You see the band there. They put that to prevent raccoons and things from crawling up.
Yeah.
So
make that slipperiness, huh?
We're hoping one day those birds will find it, but it could take them a while.
Maybe should have made that a little longer, though. He might skip that.
Well, that's the best he could do with the telephone pole.
Yeah, he might be able to skip that with a little arm reach. That's a little short for a raccoon. Yeah. They don't give up. They'll try all night.
That's true. They are very smart.
Yeah, they don't give up. They know how to take lids off garbage cans and everything.
Oh, yeah. So this trail is nice because the majority of it is shaded and it runs parallel to the lake here. So
right.
Basically, I would say give yourself, I don't know, at least an hour or two to explore this trail.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like I said, there's a lot of cool cuts off the side.
Got a biker.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people come out and bike, too.
This is nice. Hey, how's it going? Morning.
But this trail, the majority of the plants are invasive out here.
Wow.
There are a few natives, but this is like our invasive, non-native trail.
Right.
But that's why it makes such a cool forest, because this is not what you usually get.
Look at you. You got a wonderful job. I'm jealous. You get to come out here and enjoy nature, and you already like it, so it's not like you're getting free money. When you like something, it's free money.
Right.
That's how I feel. I'm like, wow, when you like something, it's free. I mean, I'm sure you have your ups and downs every now and then.
Oh,
but
yeah. I mean, sometimes I got to sit in front of the computer and do a lot of desk work, but,
Those are.
Oop,
is these invasive, too?
Which ones?
These.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
that is called the oyster plant.
I was told that was invasive.
It's a very nice house plant.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah, especially like the purple on the other side. But that one, if you break it, it has irritating
see, people don't know that. They sell these at places, and they don't tell you that.
Yeah, it's like, it's fine as long as you don't pull it out and break it. And
see, I bet you a lot of people don't know that. They sell these at store. I remember my mother used to buy these at Kmart.
You can see the flowers in here.
Right, beautiful flower, yeah. See, I didn't know that if you break that, it has some type of itching.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way because we were removing a bunch of them from Treetops Park, and I just grabbed the bundle.
That's why I see 1,000 of them at
my whole arm.
Man, they have them piled up like everywhere. You can literally come there and get those for free instead of buying them at the store.
The other end of this trail is much worse.
Wow.
Between the oyster plant and the inch plant, which is another very common household plant, they cover the ground.
Wow.
Now, one of the cool things is the oyster plant can survive in higher acidic soil.
Does it?
So in the areas where the pine trees are and it's all pine needles, you usually just find that growing underneath.
Oh, wow.
Because it can tolerate it.
It can tolerate it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna start making our way back a little bit here.
All right, we're going this way or that way?
No.
This way, okay. Man, it's nice back here.
But yeah, I definitely recommend, just taking a stroll down that one. You'll see some of the areas that have the cuts into the woods. Mm-hmm. And there's a couple areas back there where there's actually hills. Right. And that's because the lake out here wasn't, originally here. It's man-made. Right. So all the stuff they dredged, all the spoil, they piled up over here in this trail area. Right. And this actually used to be where our mountain bike trail was.
Yeah, I would like to bring a bike here and ride through here. Like to see other people. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, if you don't want to go into the mountain bike trails themselves, you can just bike anywhere else in the park.
Wow.
But the trails are pretty cool. If you are a mountain biker.
Yeah, I'll do it all. I'll do it all.
And even if like you don't have a bike and you just want to try it out, we actually have a company here called Bike Box.
Oh, he told me you can rent them, right?
Yep, you can rent them.
Cool.
They actually do tours for beginners too. So if you need help, figuring out what to do.
Nah, I'm a Wisconsin boy. Trust me.
So
Give
you're
me
fine.
that. I'm gone. I am gone.
But the cool thing is they have some really advanced features, and then they have just some, casual, more easy features. But I think we're one of the top mountain bike trails in South Florida because they've done so much out there.
Wow.
And it's, the trail builders crew out there, so it's all volunteers.
Right.
But they're usually out here on the first Sunday of the month doing trail maintenance. They're building stuff, trimming stuff, cleaning up stuff.
Well, yeah, you guys keep the place looking very nice. I'll give you that.
Oh, we try.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
We have a small crew that works here.
Yeah, they have to work here. This is huge.
Yeah.
They'll know if they're not doing nothing because this place is too big.
A lot of things to take care of out here.
Yeah.
And now that we're entering the dry season, I have to water a lot more things.
Right.
We just planted a bunch of stuff in the garden. That's garbage.
Oh, garbage. Tape.
Yeah, I'm out here with the pick stick, just like I gotta go grab that bin whoever left that in the woods.
Look at that. That is so cool. He gets to live on this property. Wow.
Yeah, he's always asking me about like one thing or another he sees in his backyard.
Yeah, I'm sure he sees a lot of different things in his front yard at night. Coyotes probably moving around, and
oh yeah.
Now
over here too, we have a public boat ramp. So if you want to take your boat out on the canal, or you can have people with jet skis come out here.
Oh, cool.
You can go up pretty far.
I see the tent somebody has up over there.
Yep, it's one of our campers. We are one of the few parks that still has tent camping.
Wow.
I've camped out here a few times.
Oh, have you?
Just for fun.
Nice, huh?
Like camping. I had to test out the trails for the night hikes. And
camping
stuff.
is fun. I went to Camp Akiji back in Wisconsin. That was one of the funnest camps. Yeah? Camp Akiji, Indian native place, and they told us a story about Spoon Lady. That was scary. I don't know if you ever heard that story about Spoon Lady.
I don't think I have.
Supposedly she broke out of a mental asylum, and when you're a kid, that shit was spooky. And they said that the mental asylum was only like 2 miles away from our campsite. And everybody was screaming, all the girls were screaming. It was a crazy night there. Some guys put some spoons underneath their pillows because they said if you find a spoon under your pillow, she's coming for you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's a good way to traumatize children.
All those stories when we were younger we had. But yeah, Camp Akiji was nice. We rode horses, all that stuff. Shot bow and arrows.
That sounds really.
Yeah. So it was real cool. Plus, I'm Cherokee and black, so
You got a nice combo.
Yeah.
I love these.
Oh my God! Oh, that's a dog. I was just going to tell you. We're right. I
was like, what'd you see?
No, I thought I just seen a panther, but that was the dog. No, seriously, look right there. But that's the dog park. There was a golden retriever running past, I think. I was going to say, hey, there goes one of the panthers they're talking about.
They were right. They did see one. We actually have a little summer camp they do out here.
Oh, do they?
Camp Chameleon.
Camp Chameleon, okay.
Basically, the kids come and they stay with the shelters we have.
Nice.
They do. Yeah, that's a nice place. It's so fun. Have such a good time out
Yeah, you give them a lot to fun too. Most of them are small, but this is a big dog area.
Yeah, so this is the so hopefully it keeps the troublemakers away.
This is very nice.
And I love driving my cart by the dog park fence because I love chasing it.
Do they? Nice breeze in this open area right here.
We have one guy, he comes like almost every day and he parks his car right there under that tree in that nice shady spot and just, I think he takes naps.
They let him park there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
You can park anywhere in the grass here.
Yeah? Oh, wow, that is nice, guys. Now, you can't be bringing nothing crazy here, guys. You can park here, they said, but nothing else but parking. No drugs, no drinking, none of that.
Well, you can drink in the park, just no glass.
Oh, you hear that? You can drink in the park, just no glass. That don't mean you get drunk and starve, nothing either, though.
Be responsible.
Be responsible. But isn't that cool? You can come here, get you some wine coolers are sexy. Use those, guys. Don't come here drinking no MD 2020 and Cisco and Night Train. You keep that at home, okay? Bring you a wine cooler. Stay sexy. you know, we don't need that. Don't mess it up for everybody. There's a deputy to stay on site here, so try him if you want. But that is cool, man. That is real cool. You come here and park by the water and enjoy your little drink. And,
because the other side of the park is all like our picnic areas and shelters, so we get a lot of parties out here on the weekend.
Have a nice little sub sandwich or something.
I want to show you something over here real quick.
Okay.
And actually by our bike box, they have a couple food trucks.
Mm-hmm.
One of them sells like acai bowls.
Oh, yeah?
And the other one does like ices and things like that.
Wow, that is a nice camper. Like he refurbished that. That was old school, but refurbished it, am I right?
That's really pretty.
Yeah, that is nice.
Still very shiny.
Right. Yeah, he custom that.
So this is the very front of the nature trail path that we were walking on.
Okay.
And this is our bird garden itself. So
Wow.
this one's a little bit more full and a little bit more wild.
Right.
So the birds have other places to hide. So this is our cocoa plum. So
cocoa plums, huh?
Berries on them. They're actually
And these
edible.
they're edible too?
But I just don't see any right now because it's not the season.
Right. Wow. Can't believe how much stuff I seen that was edible that I wouldn't have known.
Oh yeah. So this is one of the coolest things about this project we did out here.
Right.
So if you look to your right, you'll see kind of a little path in there, and then all these little brown marks. And then if you look down there, a path in the grass.
Oh yeah, what is that?
This is our raccoon highway.
Oh, okay. I see the little thin path right here. You see it all the way right here. You see it the most.
So
look at that.
Basically, every night the
raccoon highway.
They come out of the woods.
Yeah.
They walk through here, this new garden we created for them.
They made a path.
And then they head all the way through the woods.
So they got their nature trail.
Yeah. And then they go to our dumpsters.
Wow, yeah, they love the dumpsters.
But you can see all the way down here the other path they made at the end.
Yeah, they like Burger King a lot too.
Oh yeah, and that's right next door.
Yeah, I used to give the raccoons burgers and stuff when I was, they don't have them deals no more. The 99-cent plan is gone now, meal.
They eat everything. But yeah, see their path goes all the way over here.
That is so cool.
They didn't want to cut through here. They had to go down
right.
here to make their cut, but.
That is cool. Look at that.
I always love showing people the raccoon highway. It's very prominent. People would think that, that was just a bike that rode through here and left that trail. No, that's animal.
They're some smart little guys. I mean, they've survived for a long time. I mean, they're highly, they're going to be around for a long time, put it that way. They're everywhere.
So somebody explained it to me this way. Raccoons have such sensitive hands that there is a connection between their hands and their brain. So if they touch something, their brain actually makes an image of it in their head.
Wow.
So, if they're feeling around in the water and not looking, they can feel, that's a crayfish.
That's a crayfish,
shell.
right.
Their brain
very smart.
will make it for them. It's crazy.
Very smart. Wow. Wow.
And we get tons of mama raccoons and their babies out here. She's teaching them where to go to get food. So seeing her with her little pack of tiny babies is always
Thank God that dog is nice. Look how big he is. He's huge, beautiful, but huge.
That's how big.
Jesus Christ, Marmaduke. Oh my God. He's huge. Wow, 100 and what? 125. Oh my God.
What kind of dog is he? Really?
Is he? You ain't got to worry about nobody coming in your house, walking up towards you. You can leave your kids in the car at Walmart for 2 days. I mean, that is crazy big. That is wow.
My parents had his father, and he was just cute.
Oh my God, man. Thank God he's not like vicious. I'm getting back from him still though, because he's humongous.
He is. He's a big,
Oh my God, is he legal? That looks like something should be in a zoo. All right, have a good one. Now, that dog is huge, man. When she 135?
125.
120. There's women that don't even weigh that. You probably don't even.
I know that dog could knock me over easy.
Man, picture something like that. Cujo getting on you like that. That is ridiculous big.
See, I prefer the little ones out here.
Yeah, the little ones is cool. Not like I like dogs, but that's man.
Yeah.
That's zoo material.
It's always entertaining to see
Yeah.
what people bring out here.
I really enjoyed this with you. I mean, hey, they missed out on it. They missed out on the good nature walk and learning.
So usually I do these casual Friday strolls on the first Friday of the month during the nice weather month.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go inside with you, get any information you guys got so I can keep up.
Definitely.
And man, this has been fun. I'll probably walk around a little bit more. This has been fun.
Now that you know where the lakeside trail is.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Just taking a stroll on that side of the park, you can make your way out to the airfield.
Right.
You can't actually walk on the airfield, but you'll see where I have posts in the ground that mark where the owl nests are.
Right.
So usually you'll see one sitting on the post or have their head sticking out of the hole looking at you.
This is nice, guys. As you guys can see, these are the park hours.
Technically,
Markham.
it's here at 8, so if you want to come to the office at 8.
Oh, 8? Okay. They're usually here at 8, guys. But see that? They're open 364 days out of the year.
The only day we're closed is Christmas.
Oh, wow. Only day closed on Christmas, huh?
Yep.
So you can barbecue and all that here. That was amazing.
Oh, glad you had it.
Yeah, that was amazing. Wow.
So these are my programs coming up for the rest of the month. So these ones are here at Markham. These ones are here at Everglades Holiday Park.
Okay.
So I do them at both. Let's see, we've got coming up this weekend, we have a sunset levee stroll out in the Everglades. Wow. And then we're doing a scavenger hunt in December.
Definitely coming. Oh, I'm definitely coming to this one too.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get this one, guys.
And then this
Got to get that one. Look at that, guys.
This is a map of the park.
Look at that.
So this shows you, basically we went through here, through the garden, up to the nature trail, came out here, walked over here to the entrance of the lakeside trail, came on back. Mm-hmm. That's where the observatory is, and then basically we just saw a small chunk. The whole
I know.
rest of the park.
I said. Yeah.
But if you go out this way, if you go straight, that'll take you out to where the airfield is. So if you want to check out that area, if you make this left out here and follow this all the way back, that takes you to the target range.
Wow.
They are closed on Fridays, but the BSO is out there training.
Okay.
But yeah, so.
I have my license for all that. You know, I own my own security company, so that's what I do. That's what I do on the side.
Oh, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah.
I have yet to get out there with my shotgun, and I'm like, I need to go.
Yeah, hey, what's going on in the world now, you need all that training. You know, the Chinese might come.
You never know.
You don't know what's going on right now. Yeah. Wow, this has been amazing.
And then